Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Ian.
And I'm Jamie.
And today we're going to play a game called Word Drop. We're going to work 3 words or phrases into sentences casually, and we've not looked at any of these words before. So, do you want to go first?
Maybe you want to go first?
Okay, I shall go first.
Okay.
I feel like there's this undercurrent of a movement amongst women these days. I don't know if you feel the same, where you're kind of taught to be strong and to be independent, and you want to stand up for what you believe in, and your beliefs and stuff. And you don't want to make any apologies, or you don't want to apologize for any of your behavior.
I think that's actually something I've noticed. Like, I have a bad habit of saying sorry all the time, even when something's not my fault. So for instance, I'll be walking and somebody bumps into me, and then I'll say sorry, even though it wasn't really me. It was them who should be saying sorry, but I just am such in the habit of I just say sorry all the time. So I think you're right that now there's kind of a movement, because I think women tend to do that a lot. We tend to apologize for things more often than men do. And so I think maybe women should do that less, and in the meantime, men should do that more.
I think it's a great suggestion, Jamie. I noticed also, when I used to live abroad, I had a lot of Aussie friends, British friends, and just non-American or Canadian friends, and they don't really, they say sorry more like pardon, so if they don't understand something, they'll be like, oh, sorry, but it's not like an apology, and so when I got back to the States, I would say sorry, excuse me, and a lot of times, especially women will call it out to me and be like, oh, you don't have to be sorry, honey, and I'm like, I'm not really sorry, I'm just, saying excuse me rather. But sometimes maybe the best thing to do instead of apologize is to get your act together.
Oh, that's a good way to say it, right? Just if you just get your act together, you don't have to apologize for anything, right? I think that's good. And you kind of mentioned about how there's cultural differences, and I think I've noticed that as well. For example, sometimes I've noticed that in the US, it's as long as you have the receipt, it's pretty easy to get refunds for most items, but here in Taiwan, it's not as easy unless it's an official international store. There's not many refunds that you would get.
Yeah. There's nothing more enjoyable than buying a whole bunch of stuff at a store, things you want and things you don't even really need, but just buying a whole bunch of stuff at the store, and then going home and then deciding that you don't really need all of this stuff, and you go back to the store, you get a refund, and then you see that money come back to you either on a credit card or in cash. There's nothing like that satisfaction of getting the money back.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, although I don't shop that often, but I do shop once in a while, and though my friend, she shops too much, and that makes her miserable because then she has no money left.
And yeah, Christmas shopping now these days,